Jesus Christ put me on his payroll. Used to sell nickels and dimes, so I gotta lay low. Baby, I am from the block, like I'm J-Lo. Pushing down white whips like it's mayo. Ayy.
Check. Is it recording? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Zuni is the second track off the mixtape Bye Bye For Now. It is also probably my most abstract song, both sonically and lyrically. My main inspiration for the track was Brockhampton and Tyler the Creator. That's why I made my vocals sound different from each other in a way, almost as if there were like 3 to 4 different people in the song. This song is about where I grew up and who I was, or at least who I thought I was. I grew up in the streets of Zuni and Central in the 505, and for a long time those streets were my ID in a way. It was referred to as a war zone because of the drug and gang environment around it. And my identity was nothing but a broke hoodlum, I guess you could say. But when I gave my life to God, that was erased, which is cool and all, but it felt like a step backwards because I had this false idea of who I thought I was, and that was comforting to me. And to be honest, I sometimes wish I could go back, but I know that when I keep developing my relationship with God, I will ultimately find out who I am. I just wish the process was faster. But you know, it's not my timing, it's his. In the third verse, I talk about what has happened to me throughout the ages.
Age 17, got my first girlfriend. Age 18, almost signed a record deal. Age 19, I moved out my auntie house. Age 20, my mama old, deep on poppy pills.
And all of those stories, believe it or not, they're true. Seriously, especially the one where I almost got signed. So my manager at the time, I'm not gonna say his name because I haven't talked to him in a while. He got into contact with this record label, which I'm not gonna name because I don't know if they're in business or not. But they've wanted to sign me, and I was very excited, and I was 18, and I just graduated, and I felt so happy. But the day of the signing, when we were gonna go and make it official, the record label backed out because they said that they didn't have enough budget to sign me, which is a bummer, but you know, everything happens for a reason, I guess.
Why you look for common threads? Why you have demonic feels? They say my skin carry danger, they call me that Rodney Phil.
The part that you just heard is my favorite part of the third verse because of the way I said these things, you know. Basically I'm talking to myself saying, why do I want what everybody has? You know, it's crazy how God made me my own person, and yet I still want to be like everybody else. Another favorite part of this verse is when I reference the comedian Rodney Dangerfield. And the reason why I reference Rodney Dangerfield is because he's been very open about where he grew up. So he knows a couple things about Zuni, I guess.
It's a rough building, I tell you, rather, nothing but every night is robberies, forget about it. Nothing but robberies in my apartment building, you know? I mean, every time I close a window, I hit somebody's hands. I'll tell you, where I live, the first day I moved in, I should have moved out, you know? Hey, my neighbor told me, keep your front door closed. Don't open your front door till daylight. When daylight came, the front door was gone. Now, I'll tell you, nice to hear you laugh, though. I'll tell you, that really is nice. Now, because where I live, there's no laughs, you know. I live in a bad neighborhood. Well, just last week, a guy pulled a knife on me. I could see it wasn't a real professional job. There was butter on it. I live, you gotta watch yourself, I'll tell you the truth. I live in a tough neighborhood, tough, you know? Yeah, last week, a new guy moved in. He was showing off. He knew karate. He broke a brick with his hand. Then he broke his hand with a brick.
Overall, the message of the song is about identity and the lack thereof. I used to think that I was a kid from the hood and I couldn't be better. But ever since I gave my life to Christ, that all got erased. But then now I don't know who I am. So I suppose that my next step in life, which will take probably years, is to find out who I truly am. This song was an ode to Zuni. If you live there, Comment down below and tell me if it's still the same or if it's changed. And thank you for watching Decoded. Jesus Christ put me on his payroll. Used to sell nickels and dimes, so I gotta lay low. Baby, I am from the block like I'm J-Lo. Pushing down white whips like it's mayo. Ayy, LMAO. Jesus Christ put me on his payroll. Used to sell nickels and dimes, so I gotta lay low.